From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Friday, June 10th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. The Hazleton area class of 2016 are official graduates of Hazleton Area High School. Over 800 students walked across the stage and received their diplomas last evening. WYLN was proud to once again bring you the special ceremony live, so those who could not attend in person were able to watch their loved ones take the next step in their young lives. Coming up, WYLN's Aaron Harvey will have a look back at last night's pomp and circumstance, the tears of joy, and the powerful words of the administration to those very students. 6 years in prison followed by 3 years probation. The sentence handed down to a Dominican national who authorities said they sold crack in the greater Hazleton area. 56-year-old Angel Dejea Mejia was arrested in 2013. The sentence came Thursday, ordered by federal judge TJ Mejia also is a subject to deportation in a news release. He was known to use the alias Jose Angels. A former Luzerne County prison counselor will plead guilty to charges of extorting money from prisoners and is looking at a possible life sentence. 52-year-old Louis Elmy, also a former school board member, and admitted that he doctored court orders as part of the extortion scheme. He was charged with extortion and possession of a firearm in furtherance of selling crack cocaine. Elmy has reached a plea bargain. Details of it haven't been released, and there is no date for its formal entrance. Prosecutors say Elmy, the work release counselor at the prison, extorted money and other items of value from work release inmates in exchange for giving them special privileges and unauthorized furloughs. Prosecutors say Elmy created phony court orders that had judges' signatures pasted on them. He then photocopied them to make them look real. U.S. Attorney Peter Smith says Elmy carried out the scheme for 3 years, starting in 2013 and ending after Elmy's arrest on drug and weapons charges in February. According to the court documents, Elmy extorted cash, alcohol, and drugs from one inmate who was granted work release at Nanticoke Real Estate Business. That inmate, who hasn't been named, paid Elmy between $50 and $200 over several weeks in exchange for unauthorized work time outside. Elmy was released under supervision following his arrest. Local State Representative Doyle Heffley's amendment on background checks sparked a screaming match on the House floor on Thursday. Heffley introduced an amendment requiring all college and university employees who have contact with students to get background checks. It was presented as an amendment to Senate Bill 1156, which could close a loophole that lets some medical professionals avoid getting criminal background checks. The amendment passed 129 to 57, but not before things got heated between supporters and opponents. Supporters say backgrounds are needed in the wake of the Sandusky case. Opponents say it's gotten to the point of ridiculous overkill. The presidents of the 14 state-owned and operated universities sent a letter supporting Heffley's amendment, but the union representing professors is opposed to it, arguing it wasn't collectively bargained and cannot be unilaterally required. The bill with the amendment needs another vote in the House. It would then go to the Senate. The Shenandoah Valley School Board adopted its final budget this week, and it does contain a tax hike. Property taxes will go up 2.085 mils. The budget totals a little over $127,800,000, a spending increase of $64,000. Real estate taxes will increase from 54.89 to 56.975 mils. The district says each mill brings in about $73,000. The budget and tax hike were approved on a 5-3 vote. Voting against the budget were Richard Zimmerman, Margaret Schustack, and Anita Monahan. Daniel Salvador Twardzik, Kays, Joseph Buchanan, and Helene Creasy. Joseph Alashevsky was absent. A planned water shutdown and water boil advisory is scheduled tonight in parts of Pottsville. The affected locations are up on your screen now. According to the Schuylkill County Municipal Authority, due to a repair to the water main, a shutdown will occur tonight at 10 p.m. A loss of water may be experienced from 10 p.m. tonight until mid-afternoon tomorrow. Upon completion, water services will be restored, but the water boil advisory will be in effect for those who have had a complete water loss during those repairs. Water should be boiled for a minimum of 1 minute before drinking. To prepare for the shutdown, it is recommended to have bottled water or fill containers to use during that outage. Drivers, start your engines because it's finally Hill Climb Weekend in Weatherly. The annual event has been growing more and more each year since its inception in 1961. The Hill Climb will be taking place over the weekend, and WYLN will be broadcasting the Hill Climb on Sunday. The Hill Climb will air Sunday from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. on WYLN and Service Electric Cable TV and Communications of Lehigh Valley on Channel 7. Make sure to tune in for all of the excitement. This weekend is a very special musical salute to all who serve. The concert will take place at the Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton at 7 p.m. on Saturday, June 11th. The show honors military personnel and emergency responders from throughout the area and will feature music by the Hazleton Philharmonic Sympathy Orchestra, directed by Robert Lagana. Special guests will also be on hand, including retired Staff Sergeant Eric Olson, host of WYLN's Warrior Summit Outdoors. Once again, the event is tomorrow, June 11th, at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. There's a giveaway for some very lucky fathers out there from Penny's Classified. From now until June 14th, you can call to register your dad to win some fantastic prizes thanks to local area businesses. The contest is easy. All you have to do is dial 570-459-1869 extension 1110 and leave your father's name and number to enter. Here are the prizes that he can win, from free oil changes and tire alignments to restaurant gift certificates. No purchase is necessary to enter the contest. The 9 winners will be announced here on WYLN News at 5:30 and 10 on June 15th. So call now and good luck from Penny's Classified and, of course, WYLN. It's time now for our first look at our forecast. Another sunny day here in northeastern Pennsylvania, and hopefully this weather will last throughout the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe?
Yeah, definitely a nice way to end our work week on our Friday. We do have a decent weekend heading in our direction for this upcoming weekend, but we also have a chance of a couple of showers and thunderstorms. I'll explain coming up in just a few, Ann.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a look back at last night's Hazleton Area High School graduation and the word Superintendent Dr. Craig Butler had for those receiving their diplomas. Plus, a pool in Columbia County is finally reopening to the whole community. We'll have all those details and much more coming up here on WYLN News. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, Weather with Meteorologist Joe Garbacik, and Sports with Eric DeBerardinis.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Valley Scoops and More in Stewart's on Route 93 in the Cunningham Valley is your destination for tasty foods, delicious ice cream, and great family fun. With Stewart's now offering a variety of quality hot foods and Scoops offering 30 flavors of quality Wybe's ice cream, shakes, flurries, sundaes, and more, you're sure to leave satisfied without blowing the family budget. For fun, we offer a beautiful 18-hole mini golf course and climate-controlled indoor seating with arcade games. Visit us for fun and food and, of course, ice cream.
For seniors at Hazleton Area High School yesterday, it was one of the happiest days of their life. Last night, hundreds of students graduated from Hazleton area, and WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more.
As your superintendent, and by the power invested in me by the state of Pennsylvania and the Department of Education, I announce you graduates 2016 Hazleton Area High School. Congratulations.
Last night, the Hazleton Area High School class of 2016 made the transition from students to alumni. Superintendent of Hazleton Area, Dr. Craig Butler, says the students reached a milestone in their life.
You have reached or exceeded rigorous graduation standards, symbolized by your presence here this evening. And you can be proud of your accomplishments, as much as we are proud of you as a graduate of the Hazleton Area High School. This is a milestone in your life. You have reached a crossroad, closing one chapter while opening another. Yes, your high school days have come to a conclusion.
In Butler's speech, he quoted many well-known successful people who never gave up, including Julie Andrews.
As legendary football coach Lou Holtz said, you aren't going to find anybody that's going to be successful without making a sacrifice and without perseverance. From the words of renowned actress Julie Andrews, quote, perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. I invite you to take these words with you as you leave this evening. Move forward with courage. Don't shy away from the challenges and difficult tests in life.
Valedictorian Justin Olander thanked his parents and said they deserve to be recognized for helping him through his past 4 years.
I would like to begin by extending my sincere congratulations to each and every member of the class of 2016 for achieving this tremendous milestone in our lives. Even though we are the honored guests here tonight and will be showered with praise and admiration, there are many other individuals in the crowd who deserve to be recognized, primarily our parents. A parent is defined as a mother or a father. However, a parent can be any individual who has raised us, loved us, and supported us throughout our childhood. Although today is our day, these parents deserve to be recognized for all they have done to get us to this point.
Salutatorian Kai Rochelle says even though the class of 2016 will always be connected through Hazleton Area High School, they are all about to go their separate ways.
Our futures are wide open before us. For the first time, we get to choose the path that our education will take. Although we will always be connected as Hazleton Area High School students, our paths are about to diverge. Some of us will head off to continue our education at universities and colleges. Others will continue their education in a different way, whether it be by serving our country or by heading straight into the workforce. No matter what path you have decided on, the most important thing is that it was your choice.
In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Aaron Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Of course, congratulations to all of those graduates from everyone here at WYLN. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, the Bourbon Pool in Berwick will officially open this weekend for those to enjoy on those hot summer days. We'll hear from those helping to open the pool. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way only on WYLN.
You deserve to look your best.
BLB Auto Sales is a division of Barbush Automotive. One call does it all. Looking for a good pre-owned car or truck? BLB Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, inspected vehicles. If you need repairs on your vehicle, then Barbush Automotive can handle any job at affordable prices. Located at 1299 State Route 940, Hazel Township, one call does it all. 570-454-7571.
Not a bad way to end our work week across our area. We got the sunshine mixed with some clouds. It's been a nice day, a nice Friday. I got a little bit of a breeze blowing, but temperature-wise, not too bad. And going into this upcoming weekend, not looking too bad, especially the second part of the weekend, but even heading into tomorrow, for the most part, not looking bad. By the afternoon now, I may have to deal with some of those showers and thunderstorms coming back into play. All right, on to the numbers for you for the day, and temperature-wise, generally near 70 degrees. Now, we do have a little bit of a breeze out there, so that, of course, is making it feel a little bit cooler than the actual air temperature, but still pretty nice. Not going to complain this time of year. So, temperature-wise, the high and low for the day got up to 71. Got to a cool start to our early morning hours of 47 degrees, and there you can see we got a wind gust, I should say, of 23 miles per hour. Across the state of Pennsylvania, temperature-wise, not doing too bad. Sunshine mixed with some clouds. 73 Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, 67 degrees in Mount Pocono, 77 degrees in Selinsgrove, 75 in State College, and the warm spot at this point in time, Pittsburgh, 80 degrees. All right. Moving right along to the wind speeds for the most part. We got 5, 10, occasionally 15 mile per hour winds. Some of those wind gusts in excess of that, but overall, that thing's not shaping up to be too bad across northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now for the weekend, what can we expect? Here's a look at, if you're traveling, New York City through Wildwood, New Jersey, Ocean City, New Jersey, Ocean City, Maryland. Actually, for the most part, looking good. Temperatures well in the 80s. Any of the showers and storms should hold off in these regions tomorrow, so should be a good day if you're traveling to any one of those particular destinations. Closer to home, extended forecast looking like this, and what we can expect tomorrow. By the afternoon hours, some of those showers and thunderstorms will come into play. I don't think it'll be a complete washout, but keep the umbrella handy. Then looking good for Sunday. 72 degrees, and then staying in the 70s for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All those days going into next week should be dry. Nice, a mix of clouds and sunshine, and some of those overnight lows for the most part are dropping down into the 50s. Stick around, we'll have more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m. WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35. Pennsylvania Pipeline Music TV features performances and interviews with the best musicians from all over, showcasing their original music and sharing their stories. Watch Pennsylvania Pipeline Music TV Thursdays at 8, Sundays at 9 on WYLN TV 35.
A pool in Berwick that has been closed for 4 years will be open this summer. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more from Columbia County.
After being closed for nearly 4 years, the Bourbon Pool in Berwick will be opening this Sunday just in time for the start of summer. President of the Berwick Area Pool Association, Josh Kishenbaugh, says the pool was closed due to financial reasons and needed a lot of work done to it.
The pool has been closed for 4 years. It was in a dilapidated condition, and the Borough of Berwick originally owned the pool, and they couldn't get come up with enough money to keep it open. So the Berwick Area United Way actually jumped on the project and brought a bunch of community leaders together to get enough money to reopen the pool. We raised almost $800,000 in the last 3 years.
There have been major changes to the pool to meet everyone's swimming needs.
The pool itself is the original structure. We eliminated the intermediate pool and the baby pool, and we extended the end of this pool 12 feet, and we added a ledge lounger, which is unique to a community resort style swimming pools, not a community pool. Our designer for the pool is Boyer Swimming Pools, and they have told us that we have the nicest community pool in the state.
If you do plan on swimming in the Burvon pool this summer, you will need a pass.
Participating municipalities, which right now would be Briar Creek Borough and Salem Township, will get a $1 reduction on their daily fee, and they'll get the pool passes are $100, and they're prorated over the 3 months in case you would want a pool pass for 2 months. And the participating municipalities would be $85, and non-participating would be $100.
The pool will be open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. In Berwick, for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Coming up next, John Eric Poli is in for Eric DeBaradinas with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Call WYLN 35 for this special promotion for Father's Day. Call 570-459-1869 between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Hit 1 for WYLN and extension 1110 for Pennies Classified. Register your dad's name and number and he may win one of our exciting gifts. No purchase necessary to register. Winners will be announced on the news on WYLN 35 on June 15th. Evening edition at 5:30 and late edition at 10 p.m. Good luck and happy Father's Day from Pennies Classified and WYLN.
Everyone's favorite alliteration in sports is Final Four. Yesterday, teams in the Wyoming Valley Conference and Schuylkill League were playing for a chance to make the state Final Four. Girls softball action, Hazleton area taking on Perkiomen Valley. Lady Cougars come back from 3 down to tie things up in the 5th. Then Taylor Cost ropes one to the netted fence for an RBI double. That double would give Hazleton area their first lead in this ballgame. Then in the 6th, Hope Kenny at the plate. She hits one high and deep and gone. A 3-run blast, putting the Lady Cougars up 7-3. Last chance for Perkiomen Valley, and they can't get anything, and the Lady Cougars advance to the state Final Four. Will they face Avon Grove.
My team never gives up. Even if we're down, we'll always stay positive, always positive in the dugout. We know there's plenty of game left when we're down, so we just came back, keep fighting, and my team's awesome.
Also yesterday, Holy Redeemer advanced to the AA Final Four by knocking off Kutztown 7-1, and District 2's Abington Heights advanced in the AAA bracket. Now to baseball, where Marian Catholic has been having arguably their best season in school history. Yesterday, a trip to the state semis were on the line against Millersburg. Marian looking to take a trip to their first ever state semifinal. Division I commit Joe Nahas pitched the last 21 innings for the Colts, but yesterday Marian Catholic turned to Teague Smith. Millersburg up 3-2 in the 3rd. Smith gets a little help from his defense with this inning-ending double play. Now we'll go to the 5th. Dante Salerno is the pitcher. He can't get a strike here, and he'll walk in a run. The next batter, same result. Again, another walk and a free run for Millersburg. Colts trying to get out of the inning, but an error at third base will keep the inning alive, and Marion's great season will come to an end. The final score is 10-4. Now let's travel a few miles from Pine Grove to Pottsville, where last year's Quad A state runner-up Wyoming Valley West is taking on Boyertown. Ryan Hogan will play Division I baseball next season, and here he'll get on base, except the only problem is the Spartans will not be able to get Hogan in. Boyertown would get a solo home run in the second, and in the third, Ben Longarch hits one to left, and the diving effort's going to come up short, and a run will come home. Bears are up 2-0. Then Mitchell Pierce is going to hit one right back up the middle, and another run will come home. The score is now 3-0 Boyertown. Then there's a meeting on the mound with the bases loaded, and Powell after the meeting is going to get a huge strikeout for Wyoming Valley West, but the Spartans cannot get it done. They fall. Final score 4-2. Also yesterday, North Schuylkill advanced to the Eastern Final in Class AA. They'll take on Newman Goretti on Monday, and District 2's North Pocono is moving on in the Class AAA bracket. 2 girls from District 2 will be competing in the NCAA Division I Track and Field Championships at Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon. William and Mary sophomore and former Dallas standout Reagan Rome will be running in the 5,000-meter run. Her high school rival, redshirt freshman Tessa Baird of Penn State, formerly of Abington Heights, will compete in the same event. Both girls were All-American in cross country and will now look to add an All-American status in track to their impressive resumes. That's all for sports. Stay tuned. Up next, Joe Garbochik is in with one last look at our forecast.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m.
This week on Topic A, we're talking all about the Weatherly Hill Climb that's hitting Weatherly this weekend. So make sure you tune in to hear what you can see and what you could take part in and what's there in Weatherly for you. All that coming up this week on Topic A, only on WYLN.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
So for the first part of tomorrow, things looking pretty good, but by the afternoon hours, a couple of those showers and thunderstorms start to roll in, but temperature-wise, looking pretty good in the 70s for tomorrow, and then Sunday should be dry. All of next week, this, and so forth. Dry. Looking good. Very nice indeed. A mix of clouds and sunshine, and temperatures in the 70s. But if you look at those overnight lows, it still does get a little bit cooler and chilly at night. Temperatures dropping down into the 50s. We've had already 40s. But that's okay because during the day we see the sunshine. We got those nice temperatures. And then at nighttime we kind of cool off a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Well, I know the Weatherly Hill Climb
it
is
looks good for Sunday.
This Sunday, so I'm sure you and Eric and the entire crew and all those drivers out there and those that are coming out to watch the Weatherly Hill Climb will be pretty happy that it is not going to rain. Fingers crossed, Saturday, stay in Saturday. But I know the Hill Climb is also on Saturday, but for our crew and those cameras out there, nice on Sunday. And you can actually see the ending of the race because you get to see the finalists and see what all happens. So don't forget, it's here at WYLN, and that is at 1 o'clock. It starts at 1 o'clock, and I know you and Eric will be out there talking to some of the crowd and talking to some of the drivers and getting more in-depth look at the hill climb.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be out early. We're going to speak to all those guys. Like you said, we're going to get there in the morning before the race even starts, and then we'll have those nice feature stories for you why the race is going on.
All right, is this your first hill climb?
It will be. First time ever going. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty exciting, especially if you've never seen it before. And if you haven't and you're able to head on down to Weatherly, definitely a really cool event. And I know there'll be some vendors and just to be able to check out the whole scenery down there and check out some of those cars because they're pretty intense, some of them. So good luck, of course, to all those drivers. And fingers crossed that rain won't derail them for Saturday and everything stays pretty nice for everyone. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you back here on Monday.